Good morning, guys. It's Chris from the daxtrader.co.uk, and it is the 22nd of January 2019. This is a Dax Technical Analysis summary video, and trading financial markets is risky, involves the risk of losing or invested money. We're not providing financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. All right, so today we've got a number of things happening out on the economic calendar. You've got the ZEV survey coming out at 10 o'clock, which will provide some interesting numbers, certainly for the Eurozone, but definitely for Germany. And that's measuring investor sentiment, basically, looking at the difference between the share of investors that are optimistic and those that are pessimistic. If we were looking for any kind of bullish spark, that's a potential one for later. But really, at the moment, it's all eyes on the usual news. So it's China and their slowing economic growth, and also the IMF that have said that there's a global economic slowing. Theresa May's Brexit Plan B seems to be disappointing people, and of course Davos is starting as well, the World Economic Forum in Davos. So there's a few things to look at there. Okay, as far as the charts are concerned, then this morning we had a gap lower. We actually closed yesterday at 150 roughly, and on CFD, and we're currently trading around 76. So we are heading down towards that that 11,000 handle, which would be the, if you like, the tops of the previous resistance that we had before we broke out on Friday. So a full retracement to that level seems to be expected at the moment. And as you can see, this was the compression pattern that we had, and we bust out of that, got a full extension up to this 256 level here, took out a previous point of control, but are now quite significantly retracing. What I found interesting was this little level here that I pointed to. We've completely gapped that. I was thinking that might provide us a little bit of resistance, but we've taken that out with relative ease. After the holiday from the US yesterday didn't really have any kind of volume or any attempt to defend itself there, and this morning we've gapped it. Now, as far as the intraday levels are concerned, I'm looking at these. So we've got a point of control up here at 11,140, value area low at 138 right next to it, and the value area high at 158. It was a relatively small ranging day yesterday, so those levels are quite close to each other. The only other support level to really mention is this one here, which is a previous high volume node, and that might provide some support for us if we get down to there, 1125, somewhere in that zone. So we'll keep an eye on that. I talked about this one before. This is the previous exposed points of control. Now we can add yesterday's to that, which is 11,140. But you'll notice on Friday we took this one out, and that was the turning point, it seems. If we do continue to head lower and take out the 11,000 handle, then that may well also provide another level to watch down here at 10,910. And then of course you've got the other ones below that as well. But as far as yesterday was concerned, it was pretty non-event. There was, as far as looking at the intraday price action, we stayed below VWAP for the majority of the session, and pretty much closed on it for the day, but there was nothing really that interesting that happened, so there was no real momentum as such, and not a lot to really get that excited about. So today might change that, so just keep an eye out for what's going on the economic calendar a bit later on, and we will revisit this again tomorrow in the video. We've got a live session that's going to be running from around 8 o'clock this morning, so that will be running for a good few hours, and we'll have a look and see if we can get into any opportunities from that. So members, come and join me, and look forward to seeing you there. Also, go check on the website if you want more information on the strategy or anything like that. A few of the pages have been refreshed, so it should be easier to navigate now. Feedback welcome, as always. Alright guys, hope you have a good trading day, and we will catch up with you again tomorrow. Take care.